Okay, those are the answers I got there. Go ahead and check those out. Just make sure your line looks basically the same. If it's pretty close, or if it looks basically the same, you probably got it right. If you messed up something, you messed up a sign, it's definitely flipped over, something like that. You need to finish that side up before tomorrow. But let's go ahead and look at the back real quick. And we're going to do the same thing. We just need to shade now as well. So let's start with the x-intercept, 5x. Copy the less than -15, and the 3y less than -15. Okay, do the same thing there to start. So I'm going to divide by 5. Divide by 3 over here. Y is less than -5. Okay? So that part is essentially the same. Now the x, put a dot at -3. For the y, put a dot at -5. And then when you draw your line, that rule is the same. So let me put that up here. If it's like this or like this, it's going to be a dashed line. If it's like this or like this, it's going to be a solid line. Okay, that part's going to be the same for the line. So this will be a dashed line. And then look at your y. If it's y is less than, shade down. If it's y is greater than, shade up. So look at your y. It's y is less than, shade down. And that rule is the same as yesterday. That's all our equations yesterday. There was just the y yesterday. So that's why it was a little easier maybe. So look at your y. If it's less than, go down. If it's greater than, go up. Let's do this next one together. So start with the x. 4x is greater than -20, and -5y is greater than -20. Whoops. Okay, solve for the variables, divide by 4. X is greater than -5. Over here, divide by -5. And I picked this one next because when you divide by a negative, you have to change that sign around. So y is less than 4. Okay, so remember, when you divide by a negative, you have to flip it around. You have to change the inequality. Change less than and greater than. Okay, whichever way it is, flip it around. Okay, so go to the x at -5, the y at 4. This part's the same. It's going to be a dashed line, a dashed line. Okay, and y is less than here again, just like the last one. Less than, shade below. Go down from your line and shade. There you go. In these cases, you could also use the x, but we've used the y's before, so it would be wise to just use the y's. Okay, go ahead and try that third one out. I'll put it up in a second.